we go.
So speaking of Victoria's Secret, will I be able to see your Victoria's Secret later on today?
I haven't had it, and she kind of throwing it at me. It's like, nah, because I'm not gonna be that guy.
Why don't you call the girlfriends?
Oh, because the first thing they say is like, oh, you've always been too good for him. He ain't shit. He's a piece of shit. He's this.
Oh, you know one, guys.
Absolutely. I mean, I've actually gotten out on a hike with somebody and been like, wow, you don't do this. You're really out of shape.
First and foremost, I want to thank you for listening to the Men Don't Know podcast. I am the man of many friends, your host and creator, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a bunch of guys and we ask a bunch of women questions over wine and cocktails. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you downloaded that Men Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Merch store is open. Hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website and shoot me a message. Coy is chilling on vacay again. Ash, how we living?
The dream.
I believe it. All right, question of the day, and I want to start with you first because you are a lady and you can give us some insight. Why do women keep a man even though they're bored with him? Why do y'all are bored with us? Y'all know it's not going anywhere, but why do y'all stay? Why?
I feel like one reason is because they're women. Or we're just not used to being alone or don't want to be alone or comfortable not having somebody there.
Okay.
I think that could be a reason. And two, it's just like, it's easy and it's comfortable. It's just like, whatever. Like, oh, you're here until I find something better. But hopefully that's laid out to them like, this is not going anywhere. Unless you string them along, then that's just, that does happen.
I mean, it's just, to me, it's like.
I feel like I did it when I was younger. Because I was just not used to being alone. But now I'm like, I am alone. I like my alone time. I like nobody in my bubble. I can't have you drain my energy with your nonsense. And I'm like, I'd rather be alone than have, to have the option to have sex. Like, unless it's like, fire and I'm just, I need to be roughed up, then all right. Other than that, though, I'm like, don't even waste my energy right now.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I feel like I'm an old lady now. I'm like, everyone drains my energy.
Nah, I hear that.
Unless it's bomb sex. Like,
well, I pulled this question online. Mm-hmm. So.
What are some of the answers? I'm very intrigued.
All right. Here, let me run through this real quick. This shit is crazy as fuck because of the fact that a lot of women are saying some wild shit. Once 3 months, someone said a year, someone said at least 3 months, 6 months, 6 months. Someone said baby daddy, 3 years. Ooh. I was like, you were bored and stayed with him for 3 years. I think more along the lines of the kid is what made you stay, try to fix it, try to work it out, try to move forward in it, and it still didn't work out.
Right.
Someone said, haha, a couple months, the situation. I tried so hard to convince myself I liked him so fucking hard, but I was legit just bored.
Yeah. That's happened.
Well, one other woman said, keep a man around, kept fucking him. If I'm not feeling it, the pussy stops 1,000%.
Once I'm not interested, that's why I said, it has to be really fucking fire. And then I have to mentally prepare myself to be like, all right, hype myself up for this. Wow. I'm fine being alone. It just doesn't work.
Wow.
I have to have intellectual type of connection. You can be hot as hell, but I'm like, ugh.
Another woman said, this is me as fuck right now. I'm bored as fuck. So far, it's been 6 months with him.
Girl.
And mind you,
let's go ahead.
Can I tell you something? And mind you, some of these women, I'm looking at them, and I know the man. I know men that are in their DMs for that's been talking to themselves and having full on conversation for the last 6 months.
Oh, for sure.
Which is crazy. Okay, another girl said, longest I've ever kept a dude around with no serious intentions was on and off for a year. Always got to have that second option on deck. So,
The backup to the backup.
yeah, another woman said 6 years, which is crazy. Another woman said a year on and off, and 3 months. 3 months.
I could get to like 3-ish months, but dang.
3 months, 90 days. You could literally be bored with a guy for 3 months.
I mean, it's all like fun and games in the beginning, and then like.
I don't call that fun and games.
I mean, like in the beginning, like you're interested, like having fun.
Yeah.
But then, like when you get bored, it's if they're consistently spending time for 3 months, or I couldn't. But like here and there, it's like like it's easy, convenient. But if it's every day, I don't think I could. Like I would just sit there all quiet.
Another one said, "Oh my God, that is currently me. I'm referring to him as the filler. Ooh. It won't be long term, but he's filling the void until I upgrade."
Okay.
Crazy.
I think a lot of people, like I said, don't want to be alone or just want that comfort. They're giving them enough, but they're just like, this is not going anywhere, but you're giving me what I need
to fill.
Yeah.
10 years, but he knew it and didn't want to let it go.
10 years.
Yes. 3 months. I needed the entertainment and the good dick. I don't know. It's crazy. I don't understand that. Let's bring in.
Kind of does remind me of one guy.
Who?
Well, I won't say his name.
No. Yeah, damn. No lie. I swear to God, I totally forgot we were on the podcast.
I know. I was like,
who are you talking about? Like,
I'll tell you after.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
I think we hung out. For probably I'd say 4 to 6 months. And I don't know. Like in the beginning, everything was like cool, and then I'd hang out with like him and the boys. Things are going fine, but then like I was bored. But we did fun shit, everyone, like, a lot of the times. But every few often, I'm just like sitting here watching him and the guys play games. Like, we're out, like, there's other stuff going on. I'm just like, ugh. Like, but it was a real good dick. And we still had good conversation. But I was like, I know this ain't going nowhere. This is, like, it's not worth it. But it was something to fill my time because I was bored. Like, I already watched all my serial crime documentaries. Like, what am I going to do? You're asking me to come over and, like, drink and eat and just hang out with everyone. Like, why not? But then an hour or two in, I'm like, I'm bored. But then I knew at the end of the night what I was going to get. And then after a while, I was like, okay, I can't do this somewhere.
Damn.
But it was good while it lasted.
Let's see if this is free. She was one of the responses, but we won't say what she said. Hey, back question, because we were talking about why women stay when they're bored. What's the longest you've ever stayed, but you stayed because you were bored?
I think it was like 6 months.
I'm here with Ash too. Nina, say what's up to Ash. Why?
Why 6 months?
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, when you're bored, it's kind of like, you have something to, well, that just sounds terrible, but it's like you have
something to fill the time.
Yes, you have something to fill the time. And the thing is that it's not that you don't like, I think the thing is, it's not that you don't like the person. It's just that you don't have all the feelings that you would like to have with that person. So I just stretched it out because I'm like, well, maybe I'll grow to have these feelings.
That's true. And you can think people grow on you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. People definitely grow on you.
You grow on me, Chris. Know that.
Just kidding.
Oh, yeah. People definitely grow on you for sure. So that was my reasoning, was like, oh, you're super cool person, but just those romantic feelings just didn't develop. Didn't develop at all. And it was like, okay, no. We like this is not going to continue, because then it just would have been bad. I would be unhappy.
Wow.
Yeah.
6 months is...
Your eye just started twitching.
God, 180 days? No! I am not wasting half my year with this shit.
I've wasted a lot more time than 6 months, and it wasn't like it was, I won't even say it was a waste of time because it was fun.
Okay.
It was fun, but it was also like, it was like you're low key bored. They fill that void. You're trying to see if there could be more than just like that, like a filler, but it's not. So then you're like, oh, but then it's all it's all that, and then you come to a conclusion. Like you didn't try your hardest. It just didn't work, and I think 6 months is doable. 6 months is nothing.
At least you had fun. The thing is, that's not like you could have been home, laying in your bed, bored for that 6 months if shit didn't happen, or you at least were having fun till something better came along.
Let me explain something to you. I can find that out.
I know, you get yourself in trouble though.
Yeah, but
you'll get yourself in trouble just to not be bored.
Yeah, but this is my thing though. But I'll be there and I'll be texting you and like I shouldn't even be here.
I know.
Now. I shouldn't even be here because I did it to you before, and I was like, you know what? I think I was having more fun than I was really having. This really wasn't as fun as I thought I was having. I think I was just drunk.
That's always that way.
And then like you're in a sober I'm in a sober situation with this girl, and I'm like, all right, nah, this ain't happening again.
Yeah.
That was
mistakes
my bad.
are made.
Yeah, that was my bad. First time I was having fun. Second time I was still low, but like
that's when you need to rub one out and see like, do I really want to go?
Rub one out and smoke some weed. See if you stay up. Yeah. Because guarantee you probably pass out. And then hey, you wake up, $200 extra in your account. You ain't done nothing. Yeah, you done saved $200.
But if she was fun, like the first time, then you would waste a little more time going around. Yeah. But because the second time you saw what it was like, you're like, So if that was how it was, then I'm not going to waste 6 months. But if I'm still having fun, then why not? If there's nothing else going on.
It was a lot of fun. Like, I mean, we like ate out. We went to amusement parks. We had a lot of fun.
That's fun. He's like a built-in bestie you're trying to get feelings for.
Wow. Dave, she said she was trying to get feelings for. I don't want any woman to try to get feelings for me. No.
That's our issue. We see potential.
Yeah.
And then we tried to build on that.
I'd rather you double back like Sweet Home Alabama. I do not need you to try to will yourself to like me.
You don't know that. It's okay.
Yeah, no, I am not. I need to. No, are you trying to will yourself to like me? Like this?
You won't know that.
I don't need you to try to hit a PR with me. Okay, like no, absolutely not. This is not a goal weight you're trying to get to.
You'll never know that's what we did.
You'll never know. You'll never know because it wasn't like for me. I didn't tell him that's what it happened. It just was like, and then it was like, he even was just like, this isn't going to go anywhere, huh? And I was like, you know what? It's not, and it's not like we didn't try. It wasn't there. It really wasn't there. Like. It wasn't there on his part, but it was not there on my part, and I was going to sit there and
see. And that motherfucker could have married you. You see what I'm talking about? That motherfucker could have married you, but that motherfucker saw the house with the picket fence.
Yeah, but I'm not
6 months. This motherfucker was probably at the jewelry counter, like,
right.
She gonna like this one. You be surprised.
You would have been like a whole 90-day situation if that was the case.
Damn.
I don't know, no guys. I'd be like, let me go get. They see what they got and they're like, what can I get more out of you? Drain me.
I mean, do you think it's one or the other? The guy that's draining you or the guy that wants to marry you and there's no guy in between?
I think there's guys in between because they don't know what they want.
And then there's a guy that doesn't know what he wants.
Yeah.
Damn. I got to tailor that topic. Go ahead.
Sit there and wait for the guy that doesn't know what he wants. Like, I want to be in a relationship, but you know what? Well, I'm going to butt myself out. Exactly. And so then you can go and whomever you date or you marry the next time, and you will be in my DM.
Yep.
You will be knocking on my door.
You'll be doubling
and I will
back.
The text. You know that.
Yeah.
It sucks to suck,
but
bye.
It always happens. I will tell you that. I have 100% success rate.
Damn.
That always happens with the guys. Like, I don't know. Well, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna make that decision for you. Oh, well, you know what? We were young. No, dude, don't. We were young. You're the one in your situation. Stay in that situation because that's what you chose. Bye.
Hey.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna let you go. I appreciate you.
All right, you guys have fun.
All right,
Bye.
Bye.
Let me see if this girl is free. I don't know if she is. Probably gonna hate me anyway if I call her. So, hey, you know what?
Love it.
Yeah, you gotta. See if she picks up. Nope. Hang up. Nah, because I'm not trying to
Get in the fight?
I mean, I'm not gonna say that, but I am gonna say that she would be very hesitant on. Let's see if Jessica is free real quick, because I know she just got finished doing some things. I gotta cue up this applause because she be coming on the phone. Okay, all right, you're on the phone. First of all, you're on the podcast. Don't be coming in all reckless and hot. Hello. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about, Ash? I had to save myself because Jessica. See, you see what I'm talking about? How crazy were you gonna come in?
I was like,
Yeah.
never mind. What do you want?
Yeah, see, she was gonna come in crazy. See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay.
About to offend a whole race of people right now.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Love it.
I'm here with Ash. Ash, say what's up, Jessica.
What's up, boo?
Hi.
Question for you, and it's not a question for you, but a question for your homegirls that you hang out and talk with. Why do they date? Why do they stay in situations that they're bored in? And I'm talking about why do they stay with a guy even though they're bored with them? Because I'm not even gonna tell you. Some of your homegirls answered the question I posted on IG, and that shit was crazy.
All of them have different answers. I know one particularly, her man cheated on her, I think it was like last year, and she was really upset, but then she was just like, you know what, it's all good. Like, I thought we were on a different level. We're not. He owes me some vacations and some stuff, so I'm gonna stick around. I'm just gonna do me and get with,
Let me ask you this:
do
do you think the sex in that situation is at least fire?
No.
Ooh.
Oh.
No, I think it's like tolerable.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
not. I couldn't.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't even.
Ooh.
No,
That's
absolutely
crazy.
not. There's a few girls that I'm friends with that they say like it's okay or whatever, but they're dealing with it for whatever reason. Sometimes it's like bad habits, history with certain people. Sometimes it is just the money. I think the craziest one was literally just for the vacations, and I was like, I feel that. Okay, I get it. As long as you have an answer, just make it make sense to me, and we're good. Like, that's all I need to know. Just
Damn.
make it make sense.
Do you? I'm with you. Ride out. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. All right. Just wanted to know. Go back to continue doing your thing. But I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna call you tonight. I have a couple questions.
Okay.
All right.
Without audio.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's about.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead. Enjoy yourself. Bye.
Damn, for the vacay? Well, you know what? This is the thing, though. You cheated. You got caught. You still wanted to stay with her.
Couldn't.
I mean,
Take the vacay and leave him behind.
I don't even think I could take the.
Leave him behind.
Yeah, but don't sound like it's just like a woman saying that, if you ask me to pay half the rent, that's the moment I pack my bags. And someone said, "Where are you going? You can't even pay half the rent."
That blows my mind too.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like you can't even afford this vacation.
I don't think I've ever not paid half the rent.
I mean,
I've always, yeah.
But my thing is like, okay, let me ask you this then. And let's talk about rent. Let's side table this real quick and let's talk about rent real quick. Do you feel bad about paying half the rent or this, that, and the third when you guys move in together and cohabitate?
No. I mean, this is our place. I'm not going to expect you to be, just because like we want to live together, I'm not going to expect you to pay more. Like I grew up in a very independent woman kind of household, and that's how I was raised. So I don't need you.
Yeah.
I want to have you here and you add to my life. So I'm not going to expect you to support me or pay for me. Like, I'm the kind of girl, like, I love giving gifts just because, like, I'll come home, you'll have a brand new watch or pair of shoes just because I love to surprise you. Yeah. But I'm not expecting, like, you to always, like, we split in half and then we're going to go out somewhere and, like.
Well, no, I'm not talking about out to dinner.
No, I'm saying in general.
I'm saying, like, okay, we move in together, we are cohabitating. I think everyone should,
I personally, unless the man like makes significantly a shit ton more, then I think maybe it's a different situation. He can carry some more of the load, but still, I'm going to offer to pay half.
Yeah, but if he balling out of control, I don't.
Or if I pay half, then you can just spoil me a little bit.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you think? Let me ask you this, and we keep going off on a tangent. Do you think men that when men and women are in a relationship and they pay half, do you think that half keeps going? That half keeps getting crazier, and like now you're out at dinner paying half? Or
I think that can sometimes.
But do you think the boundaries have to be set, or?
I think it should be something that's talked about.
Okay.
Like,
that's fair.
I've always like in my last relationship, we had a healthy boundary. Like we split half for all of the house stuff, even like groceries and stuff. But like if we go out to dinner, like I would offer to pay. Like I want to buy this dinner, or like I knew like he wanted to take me out. If I wanted to go somewhere that was like a little bit more expensive, I'm like, hey, let me contribute, just because it's like I wanted this. Like I know you wanted to like do this, I wanted to do more. But like we talked about it. And he'd I'm not like, it's fine. Like I wanted to take you out.
Okay.
That's how it would kind of be. It was never like,
okay, that's fair.
You're gonna put in your half, like.
Okay.
No. But I feel like a lot of people expect that, and they don't talk about it, and then it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, like, I always think, like, if you're growing for a future, why try to put him in the fucking poorhouse?
Right.
Like, I think, like, and, you know,
I want to be old and still balling.
Yeah, even in, like, when you're married and you're together, I think there should be 3 bank accounts. Mine, yours, and joint. The joint one pays all the bills.
Exactly.
And no, I think there should be 4. I take that back, 4. Mine, yours, joint, savings.
Well, yeah. So, that's true. I always have like a savings and like my checking, and then I would have one with my person together. So that'd be like 3 accounts, and then you have your 2.
Yeah. And that way, you know, or it could be a group savings. So we are saving
putting
for
something.
our you know, we travel every 6 months, and we normally spend, you know, $10,000 a year on traveling type of thing. So where you get what I'm saying? So like,
I think that's good.
Do you get what I'm saying? So like, where here's the community bucket for household things, where it's like, okay, like, you know, mortgage and
and you guys agree like what you want to put in.
Mortgage and bills are $5,000 a month. And so but we each agree to put in $3,000. It's $5,000 a month for rent and utilities. And so it's $2,500 a piece.
Yeah.
But we each agree to put in $3,100. So an extra $600 a month. So that way, every 6 months, we can go take a trip somewhere because there'll be $8,000 in there. And the trip, we don't have to spend all $8,000.
Right.
But we'll take the trip. We'll have fun. We're not worried.
Right.
Because I have my money on the side as well. You have your money on the side as well. We still have a savings account. But we have this allotted extra money.
Yeah, I like that.
I think people don't do that, but
no, I know a lot of people. Even when I watched just like regular marriage or dating shows and stuff like that, like a lot of them are like, I want to do like the joint account, and then there's the ones that are like, well, we're going to do a joint account, and then whatever's left over that could be your allowance, and it's like your allowance. And I'm like, this is why people also don't want to do a joint account because they make them feel like one is lesser than the other. Yeah. But I think it's smart. Like you guys, if you are going to go half, you're building a future. You guys, I think people want to avoid financial conversation. Like, I don't care about, like, I know religion and politics religion is a big contention in relationships and political stuff. I don't care about talking about that. I think financial stability or situations are way more important because you could have $40,000 debt on the side that I don't know about, but you still make good money, but you still have all this. And it's like, well, I'm taking that on as well when we like live together, when we get married. It's like,
I agree with that.
So it's like, I'm not going to put this money in a community bucket and that's going to go pay your stuff. Like, you got to figure that out, or we can build like help together, but that's not going to be
anybody. Yeah. I mean, like you said, that's something that has to be immediately talked out about at the beginning, so that way everybody knows where you stand.
Right.
Let's see if I can get one more. Oh, let's see if she's free. Let's see if our other friend is free. She might be teaching, so I'll hit the hang up button. Yeah, she might be teaching.
I think so.
Hang up button real quick. Yep, because I'm not going to do that to her. She might be playing the radio from her phone.
For sure is.
And she's like, And so I'm probably going to get
go
yelled
check her
at
location.
and yelled at
for 2 things.
already. Yes.
For 2 things. Yeah, she's working.
She
Let's
said,
just check her location.
She said for 2 things. All right.
You already know.
100%. But we will not go there. I'm going to fix my mic. All right. Last one. I'm trying to keep it PG and like not too crazy. Damn, what is it? 3, 4? She might be off work. Let me see if she's off work. Hey, first of all, I didn't think you were going to pick up. I did not think you were going to pick up. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Wait, are you out at a bar?
No, I'm going to see Rufus Du Sol.
Ooh, super jealous.
Yeah.
All right, quick question.
Are you on the podcast?
Absolutely. I have a quick question for you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Have you ever stayed with a man and wasted your time because you were bored and didn't have anything to do?
No, I'm never bored.
Oh.
I've wasted my time.
I mean, have you ever stayed in a relationship longer than you should have?
Oh, 100%.
How long?
But not because I was bored and had nothing better to do.
Oh, okay. Then why did you stay? Wait a minute.
I don't know. Maybe like a year. Maybe a year. Yeah.
Why? I'll
well,
ask.
because you always think it's gonna like go back to the way it was, or or like try to work things out.
You see the
or
potential, and you're hoping that it'll get back on track, and it's like,
yeah, or you're like mind fucked. Who knows?
Have you ever tried to like a man that you were trying to date?
What do you mean? Like I didn't like him?
You didn't like him at first, but you were like, "Damn, he's a good guy. I'm gonna try to like him. I'm gonna try to."
Yes, I have. It doesn't work.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, where you're like, maybe I just need to try the nice guy approach, and then you're like, all right, like I need to just like be more open minded, and it's like getting on my nerves,
No.
but it is.
All right. Go have fun. I'll text you later. I miss you. Love you. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, love you, miss you.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, y'all women really do this.
yeah, it's unfortunate sometimes. Don't be looking at me like that. You can't say you've never not stayed in a relationship in your younger days. Don't act like we're all,
Okay, I will say this. I have.
I feel but
my thing was I never had to will myself to like a girl that.
yeah.
Let me think. No, I don't. No, I would never. No.
No, that's
That's women.
No, I have a situation I'll have to talk more about offline because I can't go too into it. But
Yeah. Definitely.
now, like, even just hanging out as friends, like, I know they want something romantic because they, like, realize that they fucked up and they want something back.
Yeah, 100%.
But then it's like, when I'm just sitting there, I'm just kind of like, it takes I love you as a friend. We're cool on that level, but it would take a lot of willpower, and I don't think I could ever even just get
into that mind frame.
I can't. Like, thinking about it, and I was like, ugh.
Damn.
Yeah, and this was years ago, and I'm like, I was like, I remember how much fun we had, like when we hang out. But then like,
Now
then he said something that was just stupid and all like slightly insecure, and then it just pushed me off. And I was like,
never again.
What? Like, no, sorry, dude. Like, I can't. Now you're getting all in your feels, and it's not even a healthy feels. Yeah, and I was like, let me just back this up like a dump truck.
I cannot believe that. There's a couple things we have to table.
Yeah.
The willing into liking a man.
Yeah.
The guy that is, what is it? Confused, wanting to marry.
Or doesn't know what the fuck he wants.
No. Was it that?
It was,
confused, wanting to marry, or...
There's something else now. I can't remember. I'll think of it.
Yeah, all right.
On my squirrel brain.
Right. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for listening. Whether you listen to it on Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or you download that Men Don't Know podcast app, I can't thank y'all enough. Once again, merch store is open, but hit me up on Instagram at Men Don't Know, Twitter at Men Don't Know 1. Shoot me an email, Chris at mendontknow.com, or hop on the mendontknow.com website. We are out.
Embarrassed me at dinner, and so I called the private driver, had him pick me up. I left him at the table, and then I walked into the hotel lobby. And
See that we're cool means we're okay, but you could still hit me up because I might give you my attention.
The sad thing is, the girl that has this body right here that you're like, oh, she's beautiful, like you're gonna leave me for her. I'm like, nah, I'll probably leave you for the girl at Starbucks that's actually cool and I have a conversation with.